Hello, my beautiful team of hot to trot people. I am pre-recording our meeting call this week because so many people are out of town and it's just a really busy time of the year. I don't like to do this normally, but I'm wanting to make sure that we all are able to get our points and everything. So a couple of things. A reminder, the move of the week is the downward dog into a push-up. And if you post a video of yourself doing this, attempting to do it, even if you have to modify and you have officially registered for the JuvaFit Challenge, you will be eligible for a free packet of refit patches. The refit patches are used to block fat and sugar intake into your body. And they also help with appetite suppressant. And they are just a wonderful, wonderful product to use. I am wearing one today, as you can see, on my arm. And sometimes I put them on the bottom of my feet. Make sure you watch last night's call about sugars, carbs, calories. It was a wonderful call. I watched the whole thing and I will be rewatching it because I learned so much. There are 75 different names for sugars. I would highly recommend that you become a serious label reader and you look at the sugar chart and even take a picture on your phone, which I did as well. And the biggest thing that we are going to focus on this week is what are you doing consistently? Non-negotiable, consistent behavior, because that's what gets us across the finish line and closer to our goals. Even if we don't meet our goals, it gets us closer to our goals. And there was a wonderful quote last night on the call, and I wrote it down. And that quote was, "A person with a purpose prospers." And this is applicable in all areas of your life, your health, your wellness, your finances, your relationship. So a person with purpose prospers. So today, what I want to do is go through a few things that I'm not sure that everybody knows about. We have a few new people in the challenge. Every Tuesday, you need to check in on the JuvaFit Challenge page, and I put the link in our Facebook group page. So make sure you check that out. And if you check in by Friday evening, then you get full points. If you check in after that, you only get half points, but at least check in because your team is counting on you to lock arms so that we can all get credit for everything that we all do together. So that's the first thing. The move of the week is a downward dog into a push-up. If you upload a video on the JuvaFit Challenge page about that, you will be eligible for a to be put into the drawing for the free refit patches as well. So that's the other announcement I wanted to make. Every day I ask something on our Hot to Trot Facebook challenge page, and that question needs to be answered, or reach out to somebody on the team, even if it's not me, because you get points every day that you check in, because don't forget, we're holding each other accountable. So this is why we signed up for it, and we're holding each other accountable. Even if you're traveling, even if your kids and your grandkids come in and you fall off the cart, it doesn't matter, just keep tracking, because the tracking will educate you about how your body's responding to everything. And I think that's all of the announcements I had for this week. So what I want to do is spend a few minutes sharing my screen. So let me share my screen. I thought I was going to share my screen. Here we go. So all of you should have access to this JuvaFit Challenge page. If you don't, reach out to me and I will make sure that you get added in. But there is a wealth of information on this page. The first place is the guides. If you click here, you will see all of the JuvaFit commit calls. They're called. They're every Tuesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central. And if you want to go in and watch it, or if you didn't get a chance to watch it, then just click on it and watch it for the week this was last night's call, and it was a very good one. Also, the moves of the week are supposed to be here, but this is Feeling Alive in 2025, so it doesn't look like uh the the hot ones are posted here. But if you scroll down further in guide 3, you will see that there are lots and lots and lots of recipes. And it's a PDF file. You can download it, you can print it, you can do whatever you want. Some of the recipes I have submitted to them, and some of my recipes are in here, but it's a great. Why is my computer jumping around? Here it is. So if you click here on JuvaFit recipes, this was as of December of 2025, and there are lots and lots of recipes you'll see. So if you're in a funk and you don't know what you're in the mood for, it even has your carbs, your calories. Megan said that last night that they are really focusing on calories, so that people understand that, what you take in needs to be what you're tracking, as well as macros. And if the macros confuses you, don't be overwhelmed. You're just focusing on one thing. So if one week you could focus on just hydration, maybe another week you just focus on how many carbs you're intaking, or how much fat you're intaking, or how much protein you're intaking, or how much exercise you're doing. So just try not to overwhelm yourself, but this is a wonderful thing. Here are how-to guides, and if you click on the various guides, you will see how to go into all of these. This is the Feeling Alive in 2025 challenge. Sorry, this is the wrong one. Okay, so that's underneath the guides section on the JuvaFit challenge page. Let me go back to home base. Want to make sure that I'm sharing the right thing, so bear with me a moment, please. Okay, so that was all under guides. If you go under files, you will see that they have the tracker for core fat loss and strong wellness tracker. And if you click on the trackers, you will see what you're tracking throughout the week. I try to print mine off every week and just keep track of my points, so that when I do my check-ins on Tuesday, it goes more quickly. There's also the JuvaFit recipes here, as well as in the guide. There's the macros PDF that breaks down, and they talked about that in last night's call, the carbs, protein to fat ratio you want to have depending on which challenge you're participating in. There's also meal plans for fat loss, core health, and strong. Wellness would fall under core health as well. And then these were workouts that they did several years ago. That's basically a spreadsheet. And if you open the spreadsheet up, which I will do for you, they started out by saying, okay, this is a 20-minute workout. And if you want to do level 1, level 2, level 3, level 1 is the easiest. It tells you how many repetitions, and it tells you how long. And so there's a warm up, there's a workout, and then there's a cool down. Now, what's really cool is, so if level 1, you do 1 round of these, level 2, you do 2 rounds, level 3, you do 3 rounds. The other thing is if you don't know what it is, if you click on these YouTube videos, it will show you what a squat to overhead swing with rotation is. So I wanted to make sure that you saw that as well. Flipping back. So that's in there as well. Also under, I think it's under guides. Under guide 4, you will see the JuvaFit coaches live workouts, and they have started labeling. So let's say you want an upper body workout. They're usually about 20 minutes, maybe a little bit longer. So if you want an upper body workout or a core workout, you would simply click on these videos. It will pull the video up and you can set it in front of you and you can work out with Megan and Travis. So it's just a wonderful thing to do. Here's an example right here. So this one is 26 minutes. And what I love about these is that they really actually, bear with me a second while I turn this off. What I love about those is that they actually will give you modifications. So for example, when I first joined the JuvaFit challenges and I had a foot injury and could barely get off the couch, let alone stand up and do things, they would show you modifications for that. So that's a wonderful way. We are in the midst of a tropical storm today and I went to chair yoga, but if I didn't have that available to me, I would have gone to this page. And so this is under guides number 4. Also, in the Hot to Trot Facebook group, you will also see files under here. And you will also see a lot of the things from there that I've uploaded into here. The JuvaFit recipes are here as well in the Hot to Trot group. I've tried to transfer that over. The trackers are here as well. There's a brochure on keto. There's some articles that I've uploaded in the past. Chewing gum has carbs in it. So if you're chewing gum, you probably want to track that too. Here's a fasting transformation quick start guide. So there's all sorts of things back here as well as is what's in the JuvaFit challenge page. So if you have questions or need to reach out to me, I'm always available to all of us on the team. I just thought it would be a really nice time to kind of review all of these things that are available to us to help us stay on track. So this week, when you're done watching the video, I want you to comment below the video when I post it, your one word and what you will be consistent with this next week. Thanks, everybody. Have a great week. Bye.